Hello everyone, week 3 presentation. All right, let's get started. The topics and theorists that I'm going to be talking about today is Luther Gillick, Robert Merton, and Paul Appleby. A little bit of an introduction for those three. Today I will be discussing information that I found interesting with all the articles of the social theorists. In the next following slides, I will break down each theorist and explain the real-life application to their theories. Luther Gillick. He had the theory of organization. A few of the quotes that I really liked were, by organization, that is, by interrelating the subdivisions of work by allotting them to men who are placed in a structure of authority so that the work may be coordinated by others of superiors to subordinates, reaching from the top to the bottom of the entire enterprise. A workman subject to orders from several superiors will be confused, inefficient, and irresponsible. A workman subject to orders from but one superior may be methodical, efficient, and responsible. Unity of command thus refers to those who are commanded, not to those who issue commands. So I see this every day in my workplace. When it comes down to being a police officer, we have to break down the chain of command. So you have a chief, an assistant chief, you have then a captain, a lieutenant, a sergeant, a detective or corporal, and then a police officer. It's really easy when you're in patrol because what happens is you have a direct supervisor, which is your sergeant. And that's who you go to for all of your needs, your necessities, and that's who you can really lean on in your career. The next theorist, Robert K. Merton, he really talked about the bureaucratic structure and personality. A few quotes I really liked were, within the structure of hierarchy, arranged authority, the activities of trained and salaried experts are governed by general abstract, clearly defined rules which preclude the necessity for the issuance of specific instructions for each specific case. The other quote was, the function of security of tenure, pensions, incremental salaries, and regularized procedures for promotion is to ensure the devoted performance of official duties without regard for extraneous pressures. So when looking at these quotes and looking at Robert K. Merton, I was really intrigued with the fact that he kind of breaks down how it is in each business. When you look at everybody in real life dealing with pensions, salaries, anything for promotion, you break it down and you really take case by case basis of what these individuals have to offer for promotion or for the business itself. The next one is Paul Appleby. Government is different. The two quotes I really liked is, it too is a system, and the system cannot be understood except in terms of the public employees themselves, their conceptions of their positions, and the attitudes of the public about what is required in and from our civil servants. These elements together are what make government a system, for in combination they comprise what we call bureaucracy. Next quote, business itself, however, does not feel that way in general, in its general attitude towards government. In all things, then those that make it for its own profit, a business concern expects government to be guided by a public interest point of view. So what I took away from these two quotes was, in what Appleby was trying to say, as I understood it, when it comes down to the public and them looking at our government, and me being a civil servant, technically being in police work, they really rely on us for everything. And they really want to know and understand that it's from a public's interest point of view when it comes to businesses and when it comes to them being a part of a community or being a part of a city. That's why they have city councils, and to where the public's interest is brought forth in these city councils, and they're able to get more of a government feel from the city council to then propose any ideas that could possibly be benefited to society or to the community itself or to some businesses. Well, here we are at the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening, and I cannot wait to learn some more about these theorists later on. Hope to speak to some of you soon. Bye bye.